8:30 in high beam time, and always a pleasure to welcome in JoEllen Sanders from HARCATUS Tri-County Action Organization. Did I get that right?
You did.
All right. So we welcome you in. Thank you very much for being here today. You don't know how much I thank you for being here today. And when we come in and have a talk with you, there's usually some sort of assistance which is available. I mean, that's a primary reason why HARCATUS exists. So what really is going on right now?
It is. We have lots of programs that assist our communities in Harrison, Carroll, and Tuscarawas County for that low-income population. But right now, starting July 1 was the beginning of our summer crisis program. So for those who don't know about it, it is a wonderful program that helps people make that utility payment if they're maybe behind or past due on a utility bill. But it also can help provide for cover cost of maybe some central air repairs. We can do up to about $500 worth of repairs on your central air conditioning that will cover. Yeah. And we also can provide an air conditioning unit, 2 fans, ways to stay cool in these hot months. And I mean, I joke that football season's right around the corner and we're going to be thinking fall, but we all know those hot times are still coming.
The first few weeks of football is usually still pretty warm.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's true. So.
The program started July 1. It's, of course, a very busy time for our offices. We have actually already served around about 90 households in our 3 counties in less than 20 days. Yeah. So it's been busy, but there's definitely still room. There's spots still available. There's still time on the appointment line. So what happens with summer crisis is people do need to schedule an appointment. We're still doing those over the telephone. Makes it kind of easy. And you just call into it's an 855 number. It's 855-806 9650. It's going to ask you what county you're in. It's going to get some information from the client about maybe even social security numbers, account numbers, so that we can start to pull those files together. And then we'll have that telephone appointment. And the next thing you know, that payment's automatically applied, or the air conditioner or fans ordered and coming to your doorstep.
Now that 855 is toll free in case you're using a landline.
Yes, it is.
And how much longer do you have to be able to apply? I know there's a money situation. But
there is money situation. We're allocated a certain amount from the state of Ohio. So when it's gone, it's gone. Mm-hmm. But the actual deadline to apply is September 30th. Okay. We have to have everything wrapped up and completed by October 15th.
We don't want to wait that long.
You do not. You want to get in early and make sure those funds are available throughout the state.
Yeah, don't get left out because there are still some 90-degree days remaining, tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
yeah, exactly.
It's still here. Now, you mentioned football's on the way, which means the start of a school year. Also means the start of a Head Start year. Is that right?
That is. So, Head Start and even our early Head Start program are both still accepting enrollment. I've said it many times. When I took my son to preschool, I just dropped him off and didn't have a clue. Head Start is amazing. They are there to work with the families and to truly foster this development to get these children ready for school. Yeah. And so Head Start is taking enrollment. They are working through names and addresses, but honestly, there are spots available. Okay. So that number for Head Start is 740-922-0933, and you're going to want to talk to someone in enrollment or just ask questions. They can explain that program to you, and we can get some of these littles enrolled.
And it's helpful. It's more about teaching the parents in a certain sense, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And I could have used that. I don't know about you, but there is no handbook.
Oh, yeah. I knew everything when I was 21.
Exactly. Right. So, yeah, it is. It is this whole approach to being a part of your family and working with you to feel confident in a parenting and education and through that process. And, we have family advocates that will work with you even during the transition into kindergarten and into public schools. Yeah. Which is amazing.
That really is. So, again, that number, and all these numbers are available on your webpage. I have been, I dug in and looked them up. You have lots of telephone numbers.
We do have lots of telephone numbers and lots of locations. So, the main number for our central office is that 740-922-0933. And from there, it is an automated recording, but from there, it will get you the phone numbers for all of our mini programs. And, whether it's senior nutrition, if you're someone at the age of 60 and you're in Tusk or Harrison County and you're needing meals delivered, you're homebound, we actually currently are accepting clients for that as well. Normally we're waitlisting and don't have enough, have too many people on the list.
Yeah.
Right now we have a few spots available. So calling that number and getting on the list or getting service and getting that food delivered Monday through Thursday is amazing. The programs that HARCATUS have is vast. It's a wide variety, and you just don't know what you might even qualify that you don't think you do.
Right, and there's so many areas that you cover that you might not think about until it becomes an emergency. You're like, oh, now what do I do?
Exactly.
That's a good place to start.
It is.
Now, good place to also start if you're looking for some employment might be HARCATUS. Tell us about this.
That's true. HARCATUS right at the moment on our website, we have a jobs page. We have openings in many of our departments. I mentioned senior nutrition. We actually are looking to add meal delivery drivers. Our Head Start program, school is starting back up. That means we're looking for teachers and bus aides, classroom assistants, family advocates. There's just a wide range. I can tell you for my community services department, I'm looking for some intake workers. So it is a wide variety of programs we offer, which means we need a wide variety of skill sets when it comes to our employees, and we have programs that require, maybe a degree or things like that. But really a lot of our positions, we need a high school diploma or a GED. We recognize that there are a lot of people out there looking for work. And so we'd love for them to consider HARCATUS. It's a wonderful place. I love what I do. It's one of those things where it's Monday through Friday. It's no weekends, no evenings, benefits. There's a lot of pluses to my job.
Some of those positions we talked about, even if you didn't have the diploma or the GED and you had a driver's license, you might be able to
you should definitely consider submitting an application. We will. Where we can look at a lot of experience, we can look at what your qualifications are, and even if it's not a job posted, maybe it's something we've got coming in the works that it would be nice to we might figure it out as we go.
Yeah, and there might be positions that you're not aware of what it is until you talk to JoEllen or somebody else, right?
Correct.
All right, and is that the same central number then to make contact?
It is. That 740-922-0933. It will actually, I think there's even a shortcut right in there that talks about jobs and employment that'll take you directly to somebody to talk about the openings.
That's a good idea. So your webpage, is that a .org?
It is. It is HARCATUS.org. So that's that HARCARTUS. No, I lied. HARCATUS.
You're doing too much spelling.
I am. Spelling and numbers. I can't keep it all straight today.
So we'll have you come back next month, and then there some things approaching then. We won't laundry list them now, but...
Right. Definitely. HEAP is open now. So people who are looking for some of that winter assistance, that program is running now. But there's going to be additional programs coming down the pike. Our water program's still going on through September 30th. But winter crisis will be around the corner, and we don't know what's still coming down from some other programs that the state's talking about.
Well, maybe by then we'll have better details.
That's
all right. Thank you so much for being here today. And again, anybody can go to the webpage, use the telephone, and maybe you'll have a job.
There you go. Thank you,
Talk to you soon. JoEllen Sanders, who is with HARCATUS Tri-County Action Organization, on our 8:30 High Beam this morning here on the BT Morning Show.